Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft. The lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
I think it's fair to say that the lefty out of Washington, Michael Penix, was the biggest surprise of the first round of the NFL draft back in April. Yeah, people had him slotted in that first round, and his stock continued to climb as he put on a show in the offseason. But to go number 8 overall with an established quarterback and Kirk Cousins in place, it still surprised many. But I'll say this, Kate, I've been around the game a long time. Seen a lot of young men throw the football out of school, and there's not many that can throw that ball quite like Michael Penix. The amount of velocity, the tight spiral, all the way across the field and deep to 80-plus yards. The guy's got an arm that's unique, and it's why Atlanta made that pick at number 8.
Penix now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Penix now. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. And again, it's Penix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, here's Penix. Stays upright. He's got the first, avoids a hit. Job well done. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. On first down, here's Penix. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Penix. Completes this one to Hill. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. Penix on first down. Diggs there to bring it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We've arrived at Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They run it with Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Penix now to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting at the 10. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings it in. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Quick hitter complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. On play action, here's Stroud. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's on the move, and they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. His work begins at the 31. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out. They're going to lose some yardage. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Looking for a target. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He's across the 20, still going. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley. Broke through the tackle. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Penix here from the gun. Got a man. Bowers has it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting at the 10. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now, first round. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this third. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey. Hey.
Trying again, following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Fielded just beyond his 40. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ready.
Here's another carry for Barkley. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They go to Barkley again. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Running left, this is Barkley. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Here's an option play right side. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has it in close. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This taken from the 12. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give to Barkley. He breaks a tackle. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a...
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So the Falcons...
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on EA Sports. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
The Washington legend, Mike, I like describing as a bit of a sniper in the pocket. He's got that strong arm. He's capable of pushing the ball anywhere he wants downfield. And then he pairs it with elite ball placement. I mean, that combination, it leads to some beautiful-looking throws. Now, he has to clean up some of the technical issues, as well as his ability to go through his progressions faster. With all that being said, if he continues to progress, I think we're looking at one of the best quarterbacks in the league as the year progresses.
On first down, it's Penix. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
This throw right side is caught by Hill. Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a first down. Penix going to throw again. That's to the first tight end taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Throwing again, it's Penix. That one into the hands of Hill. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. To throw again, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, But sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return...
And he's going to take this all the way home. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the...
And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
And we've continued to see the young quarterback, Mike, just continue to get used to the speed of the game. And I think that's the biggest thing you hear young quarterbacks talk about coming out of the college ranks. Regardless how good you were in college or what level you played at, there is a
hit, and he has lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Falcons. No problem there on the extra point, and the Falcons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs in the search for the best Madden 25 players in the world? You might recall Henry last year becoming the first player ever to become a Madden millionaire. Who's going to be next? It could be you. Visit MaddenChampionship.com to register and get in on the fun. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Third down coming up. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. On the return is Jones. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A quick slant, caught by Hill. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Whoa!
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Again, it's Penix. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught by Bowers. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, Penix taking off, and he will get into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So, we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. First and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Falcons. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Falcons continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Greg, kind of a head scratcher in this one. A fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen. But they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey, I've seen that ball pop out time and time again. You get those guys continuing to believe it's going to come out and attack the ball, and you have days like this today.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this to about the 28. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here's Penix. And he finds Tyreek. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's Jones. A second effort, and he is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
At the 29-yard line.
So we are through 3.
Falcons,
Okay, break.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set. Set, go.
Now Penix. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Let's go now.
3rd and 9.
and it's third down.
Go. Go switch. Go. Hey. Check that. Check that.
Throwing is Penix. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll check this down to the running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
Penix gonna throw again. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and this is an element of his game that early on in his career he really excelled at. You think back to his rookie year, Mike, in 2018, 91 catches. Last year, only 41. Now, I think a lot of that can be blamed on some quarterback issues and some injuries to Daniel Jones, but you got to get him back going in the passing game.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Checking it down, this one is caught. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Here we go. One final play. They're called in at the 2. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Throwing from the outset is Penix.
And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being...
And it's a fumble. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll throw with Penix.
And, oh, right away, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Now Penix.
It's Hill, complete.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To the air, Penix. Throws right back to London, complete again.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Aaron Jones.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And the lead is up to 5.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
Looking to throw, Penix.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Penix.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Here's Jones.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Penix working out of the gun here.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Back to throw now on first down.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. That's to Bowers once again.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. 2nd and 13. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other.
Does the big boy have the juice? And this one will be brought back to the 22. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a give inside for Falk. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Jones on the return. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. He returns the punt 64 yards on the score. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now back to throw. Eluding the press. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Micah Parsons
Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return is Jones. Touchdown, Falcons! An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. 1 quarter remains here on this Thursday night match. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
They'll give to Falk up the middle.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Jones on the return.
Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, Penix from the gun.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Falcons grab it. So they've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elam now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And now he's got him at a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
I think it's fair to say that the lefty out of Washington, Michael Penix, was the biggest surprise of the first round of the NFL draft back in April. Yeah, people had him slotted in that first round, and his stock continued to climb as he put on a show in the offseason. But to go number 8 overall with an established quarterback and Kirk Cousins in place, it still surprised many. But I'll say this, Kate, I've been around the game a long time, seen a lot of young men throw the football out of school, and there's not many that can throw that ball quite like Michael Penix. The amount of velocity, the tight spiral, all the way across the field and deep to 80-plus yards. The guy's got an arm that's unique, and it's why Atlanta made that pick at number 8.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Penix. That one is caught left side of the field. Hits the 20. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
From the shotgun, Penix. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's on the move, and not much doing. He stopped quickly. So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this at the 32. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will take over. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Penix here from the gun. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull out in front further, 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. He's pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Let's see what he can do on the return. There he goes, right sideline. And what a return. He nearly sprung it for 6, but still, Brock, that sets his offense up with 1st and goal. Throwing Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. And before our next drive, it's a chance to remind all of you out there eagerly awaiting Halloween, like my partner here. I know you've had your costume planned for months, Brock. The Madden Championship Series most feared event is coming up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On first down, here's Penix. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there, third down coming. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires.
Let's go now. Stop below 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
One final shot before halftime. Barkley's got it. He's got it in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime reports. In the first half, it was the rookie number 8.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jaguars and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Judy there to grab it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Here's Penix to throw. Buys time, rolling. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Penix now. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Jaguars into punt formation. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Picked up at the 38. Jukes one defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Huge return here as he picks up 30. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. Penix now on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Play action. Here's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's got it! And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming here from the 12. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Penix on 1st down. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Penix looking to pass. State. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. To the air with Penix. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
Ooh. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series, and instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Penix now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons running them out of the building. Drake London with the touchdown. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Sean Taylor there defensively.
Ready? I go.
Here's Penix. Here comes the screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got his man complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Fielded at the 11. face, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Jaguars up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Penix. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Penix. Wow, it's free again! And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate.
He's got it complete. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His